But I think this is just as important as the perception that the United States is acting illegitimately in places around the world, is the perception that we're not using our power competently.
Samantha Power, a politician who built her career on anti-genocide advocacy, recently returned to Armenia in a performative effort to support the Armenian people. She is the head of the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID. Following the 2020 war in Artsakh, the ANCA made a Freedom of Information Act request, asking the U.S. government what was being done to aid the people of Artsakh. USAID disclosed that it assessed, quote, significant population returns to Nagorno-Karabakh as a risk.
How much of this assistance would go towards meeting the needs of vulnerable communities in Armenia and Nagorno-Karabakh as they recover from Azerbaijani aggression?
I don't have that figure off the top of my head, and I think everything is very fluid there, especially in light of developments this week.
Power failed to fight the over 9-month blockade of Artsakh, funding 0 humanitarian aid programs. And while Luis Moreno Ocampo, the very first prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, determined the blockade to be genocide, Power refuses to use the term herself. Instead, Power promotes Armenia's current appeasement policies over justice.
Today, Armenia stands close to a peace agreement that could put an end to decades of conflict as members of the Armenian and Azerbaijani governments continue to negotiate toward a settlement. The United States will do everything it can to help Armenia capitalize on this historic moment.